Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining the summer coding course. I'm gonna try to do this intro video as quick as possible just to get you oriented. Alright, so let's start. My name is Val. I just graduated from Cornell University with a bachelor's degree in information science. Information science is basically half computer programming and half everything else you need in tech. So I want to teach this course because coding is much easier than most people think, and I want to be able to share the things that I've learned with you in a way that's really accessible. So some of the goals for the course, first, being resourceful. I want to be able to teach you how to search for the things that you need online and basically collect all those pieces to build whatever you want. That's kind of where the name Hackwit comes from. It's kind of hacking the system because you don't need to go through all the nitty-gritty details of how to code in order to build things that'll be useful for you. So I'm not going to really teach what you would learn in a traditional programming course, let's say your first year of college, but I will teach you things that will help you kind of in the real world, maybe help you work on a project that you've been thinking about for a while. So going into content, the main two things that people said they were interested in learning about were data science and web application development. So to give you a really quick example of what that looks like, this is a data science project that I worked on. And basically, I went through the Facebook API and scraped the posts that Brandon Stanton posted on his Humans of New York page. So here I'm just going to run through the code really quickly just to give you an idea of what that looks like. Trust me, it's a lot less complicated than it looks right now. But yeah, so basically, I parsed out all the words from every post, and I plotted them to see the word frequencies, and I just changed that to a logarithmic scale so that you can see that it models Zipf's law, and you can learn more about that from just searching on Wikipedia if you're interested. Another notable thing is I looked at the amount of likes, comments, and shares for each post, and it's a pretty interesting graph here. I put the dates for when they were posted. So, gaining insight from data, from large data sets, that's something that I'll be teaching. All right, so another thing was web app development. So I'm going to show you a really quick example of what that can look like. All right, so this is a really simple web app, and basically all you do is say if you like or dislike a color, and it picks out complementary colors for you. So let's say I dislike that color, but I like that red, dislike the gray, and right now it's searching for colors that will look similar to that red that might go with it. So definitely not that one, but yeah, I like that brown. So it's pretty straightforward. You'll be able to build a simple web application like this one. Okay, so the structure. So everything's going to be segmented into different sessions, I'll call them. The sessions will be the live video streams, and all the content will kind of build upon each other as we go. It's going to be a flipped class, which means that you'll have assignments, like assignment 0, which I've already posted. And it'll just be some tasks for you to do. And in the bold and italicized questions here will be basically the key things that I want you to be getting out of this. I'll also go over this again in our first session to make sure that everyone's on the same page. So one thing that I want to point out is that I added this addition. So if you looked at this yesterday, you probably didn't see this, but they're just instructions to download Git, and you're going to be using that for session 0, so make sure you go through that. Please let me know if you have any questions. This is mostly oriented for Macs, but if you are using a Windows computer, then I'll try to find some resources that will be more helpful to you. All right, so basically that's pretty much it. I'll be sharing resources with you, different links, things that you might find useful here on Quip, and also on the Facebook page. And then just one last note about the Facebook page. Please just make sure that you have proper web etiquette. So when you're, commenting and things like that, be respectful of everyone and be helpful. So basically that's it. You can go ahead and start the first assignment. Let me know if you have questions. And yeah, it's going to be a great summer.